Welcome back to Bridge Burner 412 Plays Bloodborne. So, we went ahead and leveled up to level 95, and we've got 40 in Vitality, 30 in Endurance, and 50 in Strength. We're going to be putting points into Vitality from here on out, unless Endurance becomes a problem, which it isn't currently. So we're going to start by coming down here and using that cell key that we got. So I actually ran up here and killed these dudes first before using the cell key. And there's going to be a fairly difficult NPC that we're going to be fighting here. So this is where we got that those iron knuckles or whatever. So I believe it's here. So do I want to go? I know you can get a hit in the corner of the door here. If this is even the cell, I can't remember if this is the cell. So it is the cell. Because we want that weapon that she has. We're stuck fighting in this little cell. But we're going to use our saw spear. I'm sorry, our whirligig to get the church pick. Church pick is a pretty mean weapon. I don't have the stats to use it. You need 14 in dex, but it is sort of a sword, long sword, and then it extends out to have a big spike on the end. That's a little bit like a halberd, but it does some pretty beefy damage. So if you're running a dex build, that might be for you. So that's all we needed here. We will be coming back here again a little bit later and running down here to get another weapon. But there is no reason to do that now. We'll go ahead and use a bold hunter's mark. Set my little timer. I also did some research on what's her name, and we should be able to give the brain fluid to her, Adeline. It's a bit finicky. I guess I could have just run over here. That was pretty dumb. I thought it was going to take me back to Hunter's Stream for some reason. Adeline might not advance, so you have to do the log in, log out thing, which is a bit of a drag. So head back to the research hall. And we will give it another go here. It's a bit irritating in the sense of all the enemies respawn, but we're at the boss at this point, so the living failures, so I'm not too concerned about that. We've got to beat the living failures to talk to her the last time. Anyway, so
hello? Please, I'm trying. Hello? Please, bring. I must have without it. Yes.
okay. So now we've given her the brain fluid twice. So now we're going to go up and execute the living failures, the boss in this area, which, as I mentioned last episode, most people consider to be a joke. But can you give me a hard time? I have to say, in my marathon, I struggled. with the magic. Partially because I didn't really remember the fight, but you know, it's easy to get your head pounded in by them. Hit my 4 bullets. I was hoping he would fall to his death. Okay, so we need to go this way. Oh, we did forget someone down there in the cells. Gosh darn it. We forgot someone in the cells. This is a 100% walkthrough, friends, so we're gonna go back. There is an NPC you can get here who will be available if you want, or you can kill him and get his armor set, the Yamamura set. I believe you get it anyway if he dies in the fight. So, yeah. He's a friendly NPC unless you attack him and kill him. So depending on what you want to do, the Yamamura set ain't that great, and it's kind of ugly looking. So I'm just going to show you where he is. If you want a set, feel free to kill him. If you want him available for your boss fight, feel free to just let him out. And he's right there at the door into the Living Failures. So that's the way you can bring him in. So I'll come back down here. You know, and it's the intricate, Soulsborne, ridiculous NPC quest kind of stuff that no one is ever going to figure out on their own. Plus that frenzied cold blood that I missed. I was so impatient to get it up to the boss fight. Oh, I forgot we gotta kill these guys again. I can get tiny without getting shot down at the end of the hall. Stop it! Stop it with your gun! Okay, where is this cell for this dude? Where is the cell for this dude? I could be just super confused here. I don't think it's this guy. Oh, it is.
Shrouded by night, but with steady stride. Coloured by blood, but always clear of mind. Proud unto the church. Behold.
Okay, so this is Yamamura. He is losing his mind. Now, you can kill him, and you get the set that he has on and a rather silly looking hat. But he will also now be available to you for the Living Failures fight. So do with him as you will. I guess I could have killed him and just sold his stuff. I think it's worth quite a lot actually, so we'll see. Now we are ready to take care of the Living Failures. And I'll see if I can avoid embarrassing myself. It'd be embarrassing to take out, Ludwig on his first shot and then have trouble with the Living Failures, but could happen. Bloodborne is a crazy kind of game like that. We'll put my bolt paper on because that will help. The Living Failures, there will always be 4. Well, after the first little phase, there will always be 4 of them, and they will will shoot magic at you. They'll hit you with huge physical damage, will also shoot magic at you, and then they will call alien magic on you. That will hurt you a lot. So Yamamura should be here. For some reason he is not, so, you know, chalk it up to Bloodborne silliness. But this is where you would get him. I am going to switch my gear, I think. Well, this is pretty good arcane defense. Yeah, I think I'll just keep this on. Flip it. Here we go. So they will hit super hard, so I usually come to the side here. You can see they'll have a collective pool. Each one has their own health pool as well to kill, so you can make them disappear a bit. There's some magic. So a guy showed up behind me. So your biggest friend in this fight is that tree in the middle that you will use to block magic attacks. So now all four are in the mix, shooting their ridiculousness. And I'm dead. I am dead. So you see, once there are four, magic starts coming at you from everywhere. And as is usual, my own greediness was my flaw. Trying to hit just too much. So, yeah. Oh, here she is. Okay, so you talk to her. I guess accept her blood. Talk to her some more. Talk to her some more. And then you kill her. And she will give you brain fluid. And then you give her the brain fluid.
My God.
And she gives you the milkweed rune, which is worthless. And she will give you a key. She will give you a key. I do not know where the key is. Did she give me a key and I didn't see it? Because if she didn't give me the key, I'm going to be salty. Because I've done everything that I was supposed to do on this stupid boss. It's supposed to be the balcony key. Or not boss, but NPC. I wonder if it's because I didn't beat the living failures first, which is really irritating if that is the case. I'll try doing this. Because if that is the case, that is BS. Because we could have just killed her straight out and not gotten that stupid rune. Well, all that rune does is converts your head into an alien head. You know, one of those bubbly alien heads that we saw way back in the Lumen Flower Gardens. So if I lost the key for that stupidity when I could have just killed her outright, because this door is not going to open now. The key is basically to this door, and there's a few items in there. But it is locked. So we'll kill the living failures and see what happens. He's so salty. So very salty. As far as what's down, I can't remember if there's anything really all that good in there. It's the principle of the thing at this point, with the NPC quests and the stupidity of how convoluted they are. And stupid. Even when you're figuring out how to do it, it still doesn't work. It's so frickin' annoying. And there are some sessions where you're just going to be annoyed, where stuff just isn't going to work. Like we didn't get Yamamura. We didn't beat the Living Failures first rattle out of the box. It is just irritating. And it's irritating how to swing behind him instead of hitting him. So here's a guy shooting some stuff. Just run around the tree. And their headbutt is pretty powerful. So, beware. There's only 3 of them at this point. Number 4. So, let's try to keep an eye on them. A lot of just running around is absurd. Holy mackerel, 3 hits and I'm dead. Yeah, so this boss is irritating. Very irritating. To me. Easy for most players, but for me, this is one that I stumble on for some reason. I think I'll just switch to one-handing it and just swing faster. I think I lost all my echoes up there too. I probably jinxed myself by not sending this stupid elevator back down. So, and the stupid pressure plate takes a second before it goes up. I can't express. Look how long you have to wait for that stupid pressure plate to go up. So we're going to go ahead and one-hand it. And just run around and just smack them. I don't know why I fell down there. Spam that fireball over there, or that magic ball. so when they go up to the sky like that, all these bolts are going to come from the sky. It's like the ROM fight. You just got to get behind the tree, heal up. So from here on out, there's always 4. Saw the things coming after us on the side of the tree over here. Top off a bit. I hear some magic flying around. See a guy behind me. Oh. Obviously don't want to have 3 of them swinging on you. And again, it's a collected pool, so okay, so they always come from the same direction. Behind the tree. They don't need to be that hard. You just have to be patient. And I struggle with patience, so that's what happens. Okay, so we're going to go and light this lantern. In there is the Maria fight. First, before we do anything else, we're going to come down and we are going to see if that opens up the key for us. Oh, we didn't kill this guy, did we? I have a very... Oh, this guy came back that we didn't kill either. Right to my visceral for some reason. This episode has not been anything I would call smooth. Which is not surprising, because we were just rolling. We rolled through the Hunter's Nightmare, we rolled through Ludwig. We pretty much rolled through the Research Hall without any trouble. So you know when you're rolling like that, you're bound to, you know, it's bound to catch up with you eventually. Oh, it's so stupid. I am going to head to the Hunter's Dream, and I'm going to come back and see if her head has resurrected. We don't have enough for a level. We do have quite a bit of insight, though. Let's go ahead and spend our insight since we're here. Refill our vault paper. Lumenwood Garden is the lamp right in front of the Maria fight. So for the living failures, patience is the strategy. So try not to lay yourself out in front of 3 of them. Problem is you know, they can be so easy that you never really learn how to. Yeah. So that is a load of garbage. So, what I would suggest is rather than do her stupid quest, just kill her. And it will give you this the key to that door. And there are a couple items in there. In my goal of having a 100% walkthrough, I wanted to get that rune so that I could show you where the rune was, how to get the rune. So, you know how to get the rune. It's a waste of a rune. It's kind of stupid. So, you know, I would suggest just kill her. Then give her the brain flute twice, go up and kill the living failures, and then proceed to go down and talk to her after you've killed the living failures. So now we're going to go to the craziest, well, one of the craziest fights in the game. It can be hard. It's a triple phase fight. It can be quite difficult. If you have your parry game on, it doesn't need to be. So we'll see. We'll see how we do. So this is Maria of the Astral Clock Tower. So of course this looks like a huge boss fight area, and it is. So I guess she's killed herself up here. She's guarding this because behind here is the big secret. And the big secret is Cos. Some say Cosm.
A corpse should be left well alone.
Okay, crazy enemy stuff. Be out of bullets at this rate. So just pound her biggest wall if you can. She doesn't have a gun, so it's not like she's going to parry you back. She has that crazy attack. And you can draw your You can get in there, and when she's stabbing herself, get some damage in. You take a bit of a hit. Back up. That does have a range, believe it or not, so you can back out of that range. There's that sideways one. Wow, I used to be able to dodge that pretty well back in the day. Get to the side of her, pound her a little bit. We're having some more. And she's going to hit her third phase, which is blood and fire. So if you didn't have enough, if I get hit, I'm dead. And I got hit and I'm dead. So I took those 2 unlucky hits at the end, and I could not get out to heal. So those are her 3 phases. I got hit by the blast in the face a couple times, when typically I'm able to dodge that to the side. So we will try to remedy that performance right now. Get her down here. She always sort of walks out, so it is easy to go in and get your actions typically. So just keep closing on her. That one she's going to swing. You can rally through it if you can take the hit. Ow. Oh my god. He just would not let up. I'm getting staggered quite a bit too, so that ain't good. So if you get the parries off, obviously it's easier. I feel I'm probably again, you know, being greedy. Unfortunately, my echoes are way over there on this side of the arena. And apparently I wanted to hit an emote for some jackass reason. So again, just you can weather that one, a double, and just rally back if you're close enough in your stamina. Take a hit here to get some damage. Get a good 1900 of damage. So I'm willing to make that trade. And of course her old hunter's bone is pretty... That's the one you want to miss. If you can get her in a corner, that's the best place because then she can't back out on you. Fast. So again. Oh, I didn't realize that was going to one-shot me. So on the second one, go ahead and back out. Because when she explodes on that one, it's going to take all your health away and you're going to be dead. The really nice thing about this fight, though, it's fun. And you're right there. There's no boss run through a bunch of crap. So you don't feel like you're having to waste a lot of time. You can get right back in there. I'm going to run out of fire paper. My echoes are way over here. Hi, don't hit me while I'm getting my echoes. Look, I'm just trying to get my echoes. She does have a gun. Keeping an eye on my stamina when I'm pummeling her with the mace part. There, get that. And we got 1400 on time. I dodged that. I don't know where my frames went. Uh-oh. Easily dodged. As I miss the dodge. Trying to rally as much of that back as I can. That was dodged. Okay, so here she goes in her final phase of craziness. So I'm going to try to close the gap here. Try to stay somewhat close. Uh-oh. Wow, I'm still alive. I can't believe it. fine. Yeah, you just dodge to the side. Gosh, she's proven tough at the end. Minutes. Okay. Of course, I've got some domestic. Okay, going back in. We're going to run out of fire paper out. Oh, her weapons are so much faster than mine. Just keep her back here for the foreseeable future. You can do some pretty good damage with her here in the corner. Again, I'm going to try to keep her here so she can't back out on me. Uh-oh, this is the one. I don't know what happened right there. Hey, roll. Hey, roll. Oh. Might be enough. There we go. Okay, so a couple tries. Lady Maria. Like I say, it's a really fun fight. You know, just do your best, keep her in a corner so she can't use that hunter's bone, old hunter's bone, to get her way out there. And then you get the celestial dial. Light the lamp. That you will never use. You get quite a few echoes too. Did I get my echoes back? I can't even remember if I got my echoes back. I don't see. I don't see an echoes thing, so I guess I got it back. I mean, they have to be in the room. If I didn't. So you hold that up. Intricacies of the clock. And you just come through and drop through. Grab that rather useless light elixir at this point. Grab Madman's knowledge. Now you can kill this guy, but he will never die, so he will always come back. And he tells you some weird stuff. But here is the fishing hamlet. So the fishing hamlet is our last new area of the game. So every area will be pounded out as soon as we're finished with the fishing hamlet. We're going to go back and level at the Hunter's Dream, and we will pick right back up here in our next episode. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time as Bridgeburner 412 runs Bloodborne.